There is a fascination with revenge in the human condition. One only has to look at Reddit to see the amount of subreddits devoted to the concept. Comments and replies to other subreddits still have revenge, such as, "Am I the asshole?" and relationship advice. There's the old saying attributed to Hammurabi's Code of Laws, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." These old forms of retaliation are the moral legal justice of the past. Fast forward roughly 4,000 years to the 2020s, and people still follow these rules. There are at least two major problems with adhering to revenge. Revenge likely begets more revenge. If you want revenge on someone, that likely doesn't end once you complete it. The other person may retaliate, and now you're in a cycle of revenge. Or someone else's family member will want revenge. 2. You're spending a lot of time ultimately doing something that won't help you move on and dwelling in anger and negativity. Likely, if one is true, then you definitely won't have the opportunity to move on. But philosophically, one could consider if revenge is moral, ethical, or legal. One could argue that the moral choice is to take the high road because it's the right thing. One could argue that the ethical choice is to leave it alone because society benefits from it because others will learn not to harbor revenge. One could argue that the type of revenge may not be legal in the US as either a civil case or criminal case. It might be fun and one could call it justice, but the impacts of it can be poor to yourself and everyone else. There's nothing wrong with thinking about revenge, but maybe just leave it as thoughts instead of putting revenge into action. We will unpack more about other moral, ethical, and legal conundrums and actions, but for now, these are my 2 minutes.